Jolan Trun, welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy and welcome to another video in our little A to Z officer series. But before I talk about another uncommon officer, I just want to say if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet, but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel. When you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. But now let's talk about Lenar. He's, as I said, an uncommon officer. He is class engineering, which means you from some point will need engineering badges to upgrade him. He's from the group Romulan Patriots, which means if he's captain, he can get synergy from others of that group or give synergy to a captain of that group if he's on the bridge of your ship as well. And he's from the faction Romulan Star Empire, which means you need Romulan faction credits to upgrade him. And if you want to know something more about Lenar, as usual, there's an info text here in the info box about his character as well. He does have a captain maneuver, as you could hear already, and that's Romulan health. And in this case, Lenar increases the health of the officers on the bridge by 20%. Only the ones on the bridge, so even if you have a high tier ship with a lot of officers below deck, they don't count, only the ones on the bridge of the ship. And he doesn't seem to like the Klingons because his officer ability is Klingon Pursue. Lenar increases the damage against Klingon ships by 500% of the crew's attack. The damage and increasing the damage is quite a nice thing, but unfortunately only against Klingon ships. So you really have only use for Lenar here if you are grinding hostiles in Klingon space because you're working on the Romulan faction or even better the Federation faction and are going for a lot of Klingons, and you know that other players that you have to fight in certain cases have Klingon ships because it will not work against Federation or Romulan ships. So he is a little bit limited because of that. Nevertheless, it can be helpful when you're going for hostiles in Klingon territory, of course. As an uncommon officer, he does have one officer trait, and that's spy, and that's what I'm usually using him for. There are not so many spies in among the officers, and you need it from time to time on away teams depending on the level you are, of course, but I need spies more often, and there's Yuki, for example, as a spy, but also Lenar, and that's why I use Lenar regularly for those missions, and that's why I maxed his ability here. But definitely you also want to know how to get Lenar, and that's relatively easy, and that's why you probably will have him relatively early, because he is already in premium recruit, not in ultra or even more complicated things. He is in premium recruit, and there is a number of uncommon officers here, but you have a 70% chance of getting an uncommon officer when you pull charts here, and that is usually giving you this officer really early in the game. And so if you are going for Klingon hostiles for your faction hunting, then Lenar can definitely be a nice asset to your crew. But as usual, of course, and today once again you see the videos are as long as necessary but as short as possible. I already can say at this point, if you're an experienced player and want to tell my other viewers how you were using Lenar in your earlier stages, or if you're still using him for certain things, please let us know. And if you have questions in general or video requests, you know that I regularly read your comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.